So Jack, how was your summer and how have you found pre-season so far?
Yeah, my summer was lovely, a nice little reset for a few weeks and then getting back on the horse pretty prompt. But no, pre-season as always is going to be really tough. Obviously Benidorm was brilliant, sort of great experience, and what a result at the end to sort of top it all off. But it's good to be back at the training ground and getting going again.
So last season was obviously a really big one for you. What's the main thing you learned from that whole experience?
Yeah, I guess that anything can happen in this league really. Last year was sort of a massive learning curve for me. Possibly everything that could have happened in that year happened. So I've had the highs, I've had the lows, and it's about sort of maintaining now and pushing forward.
How do you deal with increased attention on yourself, whether it be social media, popularity with fans? How have you found that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're appreciating my work, so I'm really grateful for that. And the fact that sort of I'm able to showcase it a bit more is what I sort of really look forward to, and it excites me.
And what's your relationship like with Johnny and Terry? I see you have different sort of relationships to them. So obviously Terry's more to the defensive side,
yeah.
And I see you have a good bit of banter there as well, which probably helps things along. So just tell us about those relationships.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. I mean, Gaffer obviously handed me my chance, and for that I'm sort of forever grateful, and he's given me the platform to sort of be where I am now. Whereas Skivo, he goes into the finer details, and he really sort of, you know, they both do. They sort of push me to where I want to get to, and you know, they're really invested in you individually. And if you're doing something wrong, they'll be the first ones to tell you. If you do something right, they'll be the first ones to tell you. So just having that balance is, you know, unbelievable, and you know, it keeps me motivated, keeps me going.
How do you feel you've improved as a player?
I'd say sort of my game knowledge has definitely improved. Obviously, being different squads, different players is always a brilliant learning curve. And you know, having all of these experiences of, you know, playing under floodlights on a Tuesday night when it's cold and wet, to Saturdays where the sun's beaming down, you know what I mean? So there's so many sort of things you can learn, and I feel like I've not really touched the surface on what I can learn, and it sort of gives me, you know, confidence moving forward.
Obviously the other day we had that meeting with all the club staff and the players. How beneficial was that for you and the guys as a whole? Yeah,
for sure. I think the great part about it is that it was concise, and it told us exactly what we needed to know for the season really. And you know, especially sort of hearing each individual's, you know, part in the football club is brilliant, because you know, I've been here half my life, you know what I mean? It's something that I'm proud of, and I'm glad sort of it's expanding, it's getting bigger day by day.
When new signings come in, do you tend to give them a bit of info about the club because you've been here so long?
Yeah, you give them sort of little snippets. Obviously there's only so much you can give, a lot of it's for them to learn. But like sort of with anyone that's sort of come in over the past however long, they've been brilliant, taking information on board really well, and you know, it's helped us massively as a team to get together.
And 9 new signings in really quickly, has that helped?
Yeah, I mean, look, every single signing's been great so far. You know, they've been in the game, they're all experienced, and I think that kind of experience is what we really need for this year to really kick on and start performing well.
Yeah, and as we've already touched upon, there's obviously a strong relationship between you and the Wimbledon fans. How excited are you to be back playing at Plough Lane in front of them starting from tomorrow? Yeah,
brilliant. I mean, look, this is what you dream of, isn't it? Playing against your sort of the club you support, and you know, for the team that you've played at half your life. So it gives you that extra bit of motivation, especially being the first game back, new kit. You know, hopefully it'll be a nice day. So I think the main thing is we give them something to cheer about again, and putting us in a really good position for the season.
For sure, and there's obviously an edge to this game, as I understand you're a QPR fan.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. How long you supported them, and how will it feel to play against the club you support?
Yeah, so I've supported them all my life. I went to the historic game in 2012, Man City QPR.
Wow.
So sort of was there from the beginning, and then a year later I signed for Wimbledon. So obviously my allegiance is with Wimbledon, and it gives me that extra motivation knowing the players that you idolise when you're growing up, you're going to play against them, and you want to do well.
Couldn't do it better myself, to be fair. Nice one. Cheers, Jason.
Brilliant, thank you very much.